Hey, what's up? It's Jeffrey254 doing my thing. Um, as some of you may know, I am Jewish, and this coming Saturday, April 19th, it's going to be Passover. Passover is pretty much when Moses came, said, "Let my people go," and we were freed from Egypt. It was a pretty big story. Moses' mother had Moses 3 months early. She enjoyed him for 3 months, but didn't want to give him up. She floated him down the river. The Egyptian princess found him. He was, raised, but since the Egyptian mother, or Egyptian princess, wasn't, couldn't nurse, you get what I'm saying? Um, Moses' sister, which he had a sister. Yeah, she said, "Hey, you need someone?" Of course, the princess thought it was a little weird that a child, 5, 6 years old, was asking that. Then, when she clarified it was her mother, the princess was like, "Okay, bring her down." And so, yeah. Eventually, Moses, like, found out that he was Jewish. He found out from his sister. Didn't believe him at first, but then he went to see what they were doing with the Jews. That's when he got a little angry. So he killed one of the people that was whipping them. This guy was whipping a Jew too hard, and he got mad, and he whipped the Jew to death. Or whipped the, whipper. I don't know. Yeah. Then he got mad and left. He went to a farm, he married a girl, lived with a family, and then he met the burning bush. Burning bush said, "Hey, you really are Jewish. You have the power to free my people." By the way, the burning bush was God. Moses said, "Hey, I'm not a very good talker. What do I gotta do?" God looked at him through the bush and said, "Moses, I'm going to give you the words. You will say, 'Let my people go,' and I will help you." Which he did. He went back to Egypt. He talked to the Pharaoh, who didn't really like the Jews, and Moses said, "Let my people go." And the Pharaoh said, "No, why should I?" So then Moses raised his stick in the air, and all the water turned to blood. And this kept going. There was many things. There was hail, boils, frogs, wild beasts, darkness, locusts, lice, a lot of disease, and eventually the death of the firstborn son. Which pretty much means farms can't work good and stuff. So eventually, the Pharaoh said, "Okay, go, I don't care, go, leave." So they did. They left about a day and a half, and then the Pharaoh said, "Geez, what the hell was I thinking?" And he chased them off on horses. As they saw the guys approaching, on the horses, they looked and said that there was a huge river in front of them. They couldn't walk around it, not enough time. So Moses asked God what to do. Moses raised the stick in the air and said, "God, help me." God split the sea in two walls. They walked right through. And then, yeah. So anyways, walked right through. Then after the last Jew passed, the people on the horses, the Egyptians, the bad guys, were about halfway through crossing the river. Moses turned around, raised the stick, and said, "God, please help us again." And the two walls came crashing down. It killed them. He killed the Egyptians, killed the Pharaoh, killed everyone. Today we celebrate that by doing a thing we call the Seder. We have we read from our Sidurim, our prayer books and stuff, and, it's kind of not the best thing in the world. It's great we're celebrating and stuff, but we all sit down to dinner. They put food in front of us. They put food on our plates. This looks delicious, the best stuff. We have lamb because that's what they had. We have matzah, which isn't exactly the best, but, it's pretty good with a little jelly. You have all this delicious food right in front of you. They say, don't eat it. Don't even think about it. Don't look at it. And then we read from our books. We read for about half hour till the food's cold and stuff. And by this point, you're required to have 4 cups of wine. So, you know, your taste buds a little watered down for the wine. You're sitting there, you're looking at this food, it's like, this is so good half hour ago, it's a little stale now. They say, dig in. Oh boy, sounds like fun. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much how Passover goes. Hey, you know what, all joking aside, Passover is a pretty fun event. And, you know, we always set an extra place for Elijah. Elijah is a prophet who is said he always comes to one person's house for Passover. And, you know, I never really got the meaning of that. I thought one day some guy would burst into my house during Passover, just sit down and start eating with us. I got a little creeped out by that. But this year Elijah is eating with us, and I learned the true meaning. See, it means there's Jews or other people, it doesn't even have to be Jewish, in the area, and they need food, or, you know, don't have any place to go for Passover, let them in. And there's 2 engineers coming from Israel. They're working with my uncle, and my uncle invited them to have Passover with us. And they're coming. And, you know, we were saying 2 plates for Elisha. Ha ha ha, joke. And, they're... that's pretty much it. Yeah. I noticed there wasn't much joking around this one, so I gotta do something stupid. Ow. One more try. Ow. Okay, maybe not. Okay, thanks for watching my video. Rate, subscribe, favorite. Thank you. Every little bit helps. I gotta go ice my head now. See ya.